Hello, my beautiful mystic friends. Welcome to your Mystic Affirmations for Thursday, July 22nd, 2021. Many blessings to you all. This is a collective energy of using our most powerful ability, like the gifts that we have been given by Divine, to manifest and affirm new things, new beginnings in our lives, to receive the abundance and the best possible life that we can muster. So this is using the law of attraction, the law of divine compensation, and manifestation energy. It is not your standard tarot reading. This is inclusive for all sun, moon, and rising signs. It is not a particular sign that we're using here. What we're using is the energy of abundance and prosperity and relentlessly optimistic, beautiful positivity here. So this is that moment where we all gather together in the strength of speaking blessings into our lives. If you'd like a private reading, you can visit my website, royalmystic.com. I am always available for you to book a reading, and we'll be more than happy to assist you. Don't forget, when you go onto the website, you're going to see the Royal Mystic Fall, I want to say solstice every single time, the fall equinox retreat. That is the energy of resetting, recalibrating, healing, opening up our chakras, clearing blockages, and resetting to your original frequency. There is a lot of stuff included in it. There's a sound bath, there's tapping. I will teach you how to do these things to help unblock your subtle body energy. And it's going to be an amazing event. It's at Moody Gardens Hotel, September the 18th, 2021. And it's a resort hotel, so there's lots of action. If you want to bring your family, they can be off at the water park while you join me and help heal and bring our energy back to our highest frequency. So it's just going to be a good time. So I hope you can check that out and join me. I'll be happy to see you all. I'm so excited that we can actually move around. So with that being said, let's go right on into the reading. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is the energy of absolutely being in a place of financial security and groundedness, money in hand, manifesting money. You see she's levitating the pentacles, so we love that. And then we have the Ten of Cups, which is very happy energy. This is the beautiful, normally you would see a house in the background with the cups rainbowing over the top, arcing over the top. This is more of a sacred geometry pattern. It has the icosahedron in the center here and the background geometry lines there. So it's almost like it's got a grid that the cups are in. And this is the happily ever after energy. The typical meaning of it is the completion of the cycle of peace and happiness and harmony. And it's very strong with family and household energy. So we love that. It's a wonderful energy. Anytime you get a 10, it's the cycle of whatever the opposite is of it. So the cycle of being in disharmony or feeling out of sorts, or all of that energy is now being put into the energy of it is now fully manifested, and we'll take that. So here we go. It is the happily ever after. We take it. Thank you, angels and archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So your second cut card was the Eight of Rods. That's the energy of negotiation or very fast-moving communication. It can also mean air travel. Some of you may actually be getting on planes as the world reemerges. And we have the Hermit as our underlier. The Hermit is the energy of self-reflection, doing the inner work so that the outer visual part that you're experiencing in this realm is affected by that. So remember, the Hermit is allowing yourself to see the true nature of something so that you can either continue with that belief or throw it out. You know, sometimes we have to change the way we think about something. And as we learn better, we do better. And that's part of the hermit, is being able to take a new stance on something. We have patience as our top card here. The little monk is meditating. I am patient, persistent, and disciplined in pursuing my goals. So this is where the old adage of, well, what do I got to do and how long is this going to take? You do whatever it takes for as long as it takes. Patience, persistent, and disciplined. Keep moving toward the goal, even if you're only moving in your energy. Sometimes we hit a standstill, but you've got to stand in that energy and continue to move forward. If you want to achieve something, there's no option to quit or give up. So that's just the way it works. Non-attachment. I am certain that I will reach my goal while letting go of how it will happen. This means trusting the universe. Listen, every time we ask for something or we pray for something or we're trying to manifest something, you've got to leave room for spirit. You're not going to do it all on your own. There's going to be some assistance energetically. So be in that place of not trying to micromanage, because you don't need to tell the universe how to do it. You don't need to tell it how to grow grass. You don't need to tell it how to make birds. You know, all of it. It did this already. It kind of has the idea. So being in that energy is always good. We've got take action. So she's riding her divine unicorn, and her wings are just all fully ablaze here with the energy of spirit following her. So this is the moment where you have to move when it says move. So when it's time, you will get the urging to do this. But until then, let yourself ask for signs and symbols, and they will show up. And when it is time to make movement, we got to make movement. So be patient till that time happens. Passion. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within the intensity, moving us from the chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. So one of the things when you're in the heat of passion, and it doesn't have to mean romantic passion. Passion is when your soul feels like it's compelled, right? So when you're in the place of making a move or doing something progressive, if you can just distance yourself from the heat of it and just get into the place of, taking the action, what the moves are, what's the next step, right? Focus on that, and all of this will fuel you to continue moving forward. But if you get in this energy, sometimes we get a little too in the outliers and start doing erratic things. So you want to be in the center here where it's nice and protected, because this energy can send you off into a temper tantrum or all kinds of crazy energy. So having passion for something is not the same as reacting passionately, and sometimes we can overreact it's a very hard dragon to hold by the tail. That's all I'm saying. But passion is a good thing when it's directed correctly. There is a rhythm and flow to life, and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings me only good and positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me my highest good. That's a very strong statement. I trust the process of life. You've got from the seed to the plant. And the universe knows what to do. There is a rhythm and flow to life, and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings me only good and positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me my highest good. Now remember, these are affirmations. This may not be what you're physically experiencing right now. That's what this is talking about. Get into the mindset of these things are possible. good and positive experiences are everywhere. I receive good and positive experiences all the time. I'm the kind of person who lives in positivity. These are affirmations, speaking it into existence. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. I trust my inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. I trust my inner wisdom. That's your instincts. That's your higher soul helping you move forward. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, but we have to move with that energy. The Tower, bringing down things that have been blocking you, holding you as a prisoner, right? Sometimes we can get stuck in an energy that just seems to keep us held captive. Well, the Tower is coming down, and that's going to free you to move forward and allow you to have what you've been being held back away from. And there are the 3 wands stepping forward. In the standard tarot, you would see a guy at the shore holding one wand in his hand, which is the one he's actively going forward. And these 2 would be planted in the ground behind him because they're secured and they're complete. So that's the whole process, is completing where you are and then moving forward from there. And that is an energy of expansion and new beginning. With the Princess of Wands, which also is known as the Page of Wands in Standard Tarot. So, and I refer to this because this deck is more modern, and I say Standard Tarot because that's the old images that you kind of have to translate. So I'm telling you what they represent in my other decks. The Princess of Wands is the energy of being told where to go, what to do, what to bring, when to be there. So it usually means work. So that's a very positive reading, my darlings, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.